Hi there, and today we're going to learn about how to add a Gantt tab in Asana. So here I am in the Asana website, and then let's go to the Asana workspace. So from here, you can use the desktop app if you have it installed, but if not, you can also just use the browser application. So I'll just use the browser application. Then here we are in the Asana workspace. So from here, you can go to your project right here. And then in order to add a Gantt tab or like a Gantt chart tab, you can just click the plus button right here to add a new tab. And then you can now have a Gantt chart. So just click Gantt and then you will have your Gantt tab right here. So having a Gantt tab is a very useful feature since this lets you manage and track the timeline of all of your tasks right here in Asana. So from here, you can choose to change the dependency date shifting if you want it to be when adjusting a specific tab, it will adjust all of the other tasks as well. Or if you want to consume the buffer, so it will look like this. So it will move the other task that is dependent on another task. But if not, so nothing will happen. So when you move a task, it doesn't affect the other task below it or above it. So just choose what kind of setting that you want to use. So I want to have the buffer right here for having a dependent task. So right now we can just save the changes and then we now have the Gantt chart. So I already have a due date right here for my tasks. So that's why it already has colors right here in the Gantt chart tab. But if you want to move the due dates right here, you can do it in the Gantt tab as well. So you can just move specific blocks right here to change the deadline or the due date for your tasks. For example, like that. Then what we can do is that we can write all of the tasks right here dependent on the other tasks. So from here, here is the first task. So we need to finish this first before having the other task right here. So let's have this dependent on the finalized idea in phase 1. Let's see right here. You can also put multiple tasks right here for dependent. So let's remove the other one. We now have this and then this one. Oh, it should be the opposite way. So let me just remove this and then it should be like this, where you see the arrow going down. Like this. You can make all of your tasks dependent with one another. Like this. So like this. Now, all of the tasks is dependent with one another. So let me add the other task right here. So now you have all of the tasks right here dependent on one another. And then what you can do is that when you move, I'm sorry, when you move a task, it moves it right here in your Gantt chart. So if I move this one, so it will move all of the other tasks as well, since we put the buffer between having dependencies. So this is a very good way so that you can manage all of your tasks in your project and then have them be created in a specific time frame. You can also just manually input the due dates right here. So because for this project, I already have the due date filled out. But for example, if we create another project right here and tasks, so let me just insert some example tasks. What we can do is that we can create another Gantt chart right here, and then let's still choose maintain buffer, and then we can enter the due date right here instead of having it right here in the list view. So we can create a Gantt chart, and then you can specify the amount of days for each task right here. For example, like that. And then the color of the tasks right here in your Gantt chart will depend on the color of your project. So for example, I have a pink color, so that's why it's pink. But if I change the color to another color, let's say blue, as you can see, the blocks in the Gantt chart will turn blue as well. So keep that in mind if you want to customize the colors. And then that is it. So that it is how we can add a Gantt tab in Asana. I hope you learned how to do it, and thank you for watching.